Here in the U.S., stock markets were closed for the holiday. Meanwhile, the director of the International Monetary Fund says she does not believe President Trump is against free trade because it is in the country's best interest. Christine Lagarde spoke exclusively today with Liz Claman of Fox Business Network.
I would be surprised if, just as I am, the president was not in support of free, fair and global trade, because it has benefited the U.S. companies and the U.S. economy at large enormously over the course of time, and it has reduced the price of goods.
Liz is here with more on this interview. Good evening, Liz. You also talked with the director about Syria.
Oh, yes. We talked about a whole bunch of things because the International Monetary Fund is tasked, Brett, as you know, with keeping economic stability around the world. But on the trade issue, she's taking that same track that a lot of anti-border adjustment tax people are taking, and that is it'll jack up the price of products, and free trade isn't what hurt all of the factories in the United States. It's technological development, things like robotics, and that's why people lose jobs. I doubt the president really thinks that, so she can hope. But boy, it was fascinating to see, Brett, what she is on the same page with the president about. Number one, she was pounding the table on tax reform, said to the U.S., let's go. This will help growth. She was also saying that infrastructure is something she would love to see, that would be really, really helpful. But anything like a trade barrier, she called economic malpractice.
She's optimistic, though, about the state of the U.S. economy, or where it could be.
Well, they have the spring meeting next week, but she gave us a preview in an exclusive interview here. And what was interesting was I said, are we at least better than 2016? And she said, we look great here in the United States, much better than 2016. So that may play into the stock market on a Monday or a Tuesday, because it's really giving the thumbs up to what had been a very tough time, and we appear to be coming out of it.
Well, speaking of Syria, what is the IMF doing in Syria?
They will not be in Syria, and that's what people wanted to know. Will the IMF go in and fix and start to rebuild the disintegrating economy? I specifically asked her that. She said, nope, they are not going in at all. That would be throwing good money after bad. Until there is solid peace, the IMF will stay away from places like Syria because of all that is going on. You know, the IMF has 189 members, the U.S., of course, one of them. Syria is a member. But they want to make sure that the money that's paid in by each and every one of those members doesn't go flying away into situations like Syria.
Fascinating. Liz, as always, thank you.
Thank you so much.